Hello people, my last name is pronounced Fortesque, and yeah, that sounded just as bad as it did in my head. Note to self, learn how to start a freaking video. Anyway, I love the Batman Arkham games, and I wanted to celebrate the trilogy coming to Switch. I knew that I wanted to do something a bit different, something that took a bit more effort than I'm used to. And then I remembered another video by another YouTuber, ClownPuncher139. After doing no gravel challenge in Arkham City, he decided to not do it in the other games because it wouldn't be as interesting. But he did do it with the challenge maps in each game. So now you're probably wondering why I'm even doing this video since somebody's already done it. Well, in Clown Puncher's videos, he only played as Batman and didn't include the DLC maps. So that's where I thought to put my own spin on it. I'm going to play the base game maps as well as the 3 DLC maps for the Arkham City. As for which character I chose...
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Robin!
My favorite non-Batman playable character, Robin, was my pick for this challenge. So, to explain the rules, 1. I can under no circumstances use the grapple gun. If I do, I can reset my mistake, cancel the grapple, or just start the map all over again. 2. If I get into a situation where Robin uses grapple automatically, I can either reset the map or go back to where I was before. And 3. No glitches. Although I don't think there are any I can use as Robin, so yeah. So how about we see how my first ever challenge video went and move on to the first map. Well, to start with, we obviously have Meltdown Mayhem. Our medals for this map are Shield Bash, knock henchmen down with a Shield Bash and then take him down, or the ledge, while hanging from a ledge, grab a henchman and pull him down over it. And what goes up, when a henchman climbs to the top of the ladder, send him flying back down. First I make my way over to the control room and get the guy in there with the Shield Bash. I have to hit him twice thanks to weird level geometry. But it still earns me the first medal. But I get shot up a bit, and then I use my smoke pellet to slide through the vent and get away. Then I use the grapple, but then realize my mistake and head back down. Please don't tear me apart in the comments section. And then after a second I get out through the vent cover and go over to ledge take down another guy to earn the second medal. Then I head to the walkway on the left side and use my shurikens to lure a thug up the ladder, getting shot up a bit, but just barely earning the third medal with the Shield Bash. Then I run away with the same tactic I did before, and do the same mistake again before I realize. Can you tell that I need a little bit of adjusting? Anyway, I get one thug with a window takedown to beat up the last one, winning the map with technically no grapples and 2 failures. A rocky start, but I'm sure it'll get a bit better with the next maps. Well, that definitely rings true for our second map, Police Brutality, as I actually beat it on my first try. The medals this time are Bullet Shield, block a henchman's bullets before performing a Shield Bash, and take him down. Feet first, stand on a ledge directly above your target, then perform a reverse ledge takedown on the henchman. And Smash Landing, smash through a glass ceiling on a henchman below to take him down. I start by getting the first medal by smashing down on this thug, and then running into the grates while sliding into a guy and somehow not being shot up. I get out of the grates and head up the stairs to the walkway above the goons and get the last guy walking into the room. I take out this next thug with a silent takedown, take a moment to refresh my memory as well as take a breather, and get the last medal with the guy checking the body, and knockout smash the last goon, getting me all the medals once again, with 0 deaths. Nice. Our third map up is Natural Selection, where we have Zip Kick, knock a henchman down with a Zip Kick and then take him down, Blast Zone, explode a weak wall onto a henchman to knock him out, and Knock Knock, distract a henchman with a shuriken thrown and then perform a silent takedown while he's distracted. That doesn't sound too bad. I earn the first medal with the guy walking downstairs, throwing a shuriken to distract him and get a silent takedown. I head into the back area through the vent cover in front of the big wall to blow with the gel, but miss and use the Zip Kick to get the second medal. Then I use my smoke to get away, and I plant my gel on the weak wall next to it, and use my remote control shuriken to lure a goon over to get me the last medal. And it somehow takes out the guy near him as well. Not sure how that happened, but okay. I then head up the stairs and take out one guy in the walkway, and the last thug with the glide kick to ground takedown on the stairs. Once again getting it on my
First try.
So then, what's next? Well, that would be end of the line. The medals for this map are Shield Smash, use a Shield Bash to knock a henchman off a ledge, High Speed Impact, use a boosted remote shuriken to knock a henchman over an edge, and Great Moves, perform a takedown on a henchman while in floor grate. That doesn't sound too hard, so let's do it. I walk over to the area with the wooden panels and great takedown the guy near them, then earning the first medal pretty much immediately. I wait for the goons to check in the bar to disperse, and for some reason this one guy wasn't moving. So I use our motion control shuriken to get this AI to do something, and pretty much everyone goes up the walkway. So I try to get him out with the thug walking up the stairs, but it's not enough to KO him, sadly. So then I get out my hidey hole and see that I can get the same medal, so I throw my remote shuriken and knock this guy off the train. Then I lure a goon up to the train and get the last medal. Get shot up a bit, beat down a guy, and then one thug takes the hostage. Great. I get a silent takedown on the second to last guy, and Arkham Thug Tunnel Vision allows me to take out the last guy and save the hostage from getting a bullet in his head. Winning me the map with no failures once again. Next map, please. Our penultimate map before moving on to the extreme versions is Lost City, where the medals are Snap Flash, knock down a henchman with a Snap Flash and then take him out. Fire Hazard, use a shuriken on a fire extinguisher and silently take down a henchman caught up in the smoke. And Aerial Assault, glide kick a henchman and then knock him out on the ground. Now you might think that last one is impossible, but this map spawns you at an elevated area, allowing me to get the first medal right as the map starts. Then I try to cover my tracks by hitting the fire extinguisher, but I still get shot up and jump down to ground level. I take corner cover and hit another extinguisher, allowing me to get the silent takedown and snap flash medals back to back. I take down the other guard that got hit by the snap flash and beat down the guy that jumped down to get me. I then accidentally grapple once again, but stop before I move anywhere. Please don't tear me apart in the comment section for that one either, please. Then I go up the stairs and silently take out this guy, and not taking any chances, I shuriken the last goon, winning me the map with only one failure. So how about we move on to our last regular map. And that map will be none other than Top of the World, where it has Zip Kick Off, use a Zip Kick to knock a henchman off a walkway, Have a Nice Trip, slide into a henchman and then take him out on the ground, and Round the Bend, use corner cover to hide and then take down a punching henchman. Alright, let's do this thing. I head into the room and then up the stairs to get this guy from corner cover in the first medal right at the start, but I get shot up a bit, so I hide in the grates. Then I go outside and draw everyone to the bottom floor and get one guard with a ledge takedown, getting me the second medal. I try to cut the guy's rope because I never tried it before, and then I go back up and throw a smoke pellet and use my stun to get it where I want him, and after failing once, get the last medal. Then I do a triple stun and ground takedown on one thug, and then use my shurikens to get the last two, winning the map with only one death. That wasn't too bad, to be honest. So now I'm wondering, how the extreme maps go? Well, not off to a great start with Meltdown Mayhem Extreme. Our challenges for this map are Zip Kick Off, use a Zip Kick to knock a henchman off a walkway, Have a Nice Trip, slide into a henchman and knock him out on the ground, and Friends Fly Free, while hanging from a ledge, grab two henchmen simultaneously and pull them down over the ledge. Well, that last one sounds a bit hard. I start by getting this guy walking up the stairs with a Zip Kick during the first medal right at the start. Then I go to take the sniper out to make my life easier, but then I basically get back into a corner and move to the bottom floor. But this works to my advantage and I'm able to get up to the ledge and earn the double edge takedown, earning me the second medal. I head down to the grates and slide through this thug to get the last medal, and then I shuriken this guy to sneak out of their sight and silently take out this goon on the walkway. Then I get this guy near the office and beat down the armored guy, winning the map with all three once again, however with a much higher death count of 17, way more than any of the normal maps. So what does that say for the other extreme maps? Oh man, this next one is a real freaking child. So how is police brutality extreme so hard? Well, the medals are Shield Bash, knock henchmen down with the Shield Bash and take him down. 2 for 2, take down 2 henchmen with 2 different walls at once using explosive gel, and Smoke Detector, use the smoke pellet to create a smoke cloud and take down a henchman as he panics in the smoke. Now the first and third medals don't sound too bad, but the second one is very, very frustrating. Just about all, if not most of my failures were due to this frickin' medal. So many attempts were just seeing if it was even possible. So was it? Well, I head into this hallway to get on the walkway near both the weak walls. Then I go into the hallway and prime the first one, wait for my chance to go into the room where I can prime the other wall, get in, and grab the first medal. I head near the stairs, and thanks to the jammer guy, I don't see this freaking guy and get shot before hitting him and doing a ground takedown. I go back to the hallway where I came from and get the second medal on the mine guys, and then block the slug's bullets and get the last medal. I then beat down this goon, and now the jammer guy is the only one left. I take no chances and silently take him down, beating the map with all 3 medals surprisingly being possible, but having a staggering 20 deaths, the most we've had so far. What's next? Well, luckily, natural selection in Extreme is nowhere near as bad. So what do we have this time? Well, we have Snap Flash, knock down one henchman with a Snap Flash and then take him down. Smoke Detector, use the smoke pellet to create a smoke cloud and take down a henchman as he panics. And Crowd Control, take down 3 henchmen at once with 1 wall using explosive gel. So then, shall we? I start by shield bashing the guy walking downstairs and ground takedown him in just the right spot to lure 3 goons in just the right position for the first medal to be mine. I break this wall to get out back, and I run up the stairs to Snap Flash the sniper and earn the second medal. I glide behind this guy to use my smoke and get the last medal with a kind of funny ragdoll. Then I beat down the last guy, completing the map with only 5 failures, shocking enough. That was short, so what's next? Oh, crud. People, welcome to what is probably my least favorite thing I've done in this game. End of the line, Extreme. This was so frustrating for so many freaking reasons, which I am going to list off. Number 1, the enemy types. All the thugs are armored, have some mines and thermal goggles, and there's 2 snipers as well as a jammer guy who takes out your detective vision. 2, the environment. There's a set of grates on the right side of the room, a few on the left side near wood panels, and that's it. You get no other way to avoid the enemies aside from the gargoyles, which we cannot use. And 3, the medals. There's triple Snap Flash, knock down 3 henchmen with a Snap Flash at the same time, Fists of Fury, take down a henchman with a beatdown, and over the ledge. While hanging from a ledge, grab a henchman and pull him down over it. Do you see the problem here? You can't do any silent takedowns, you have no room to breathe, and you can't punch the thugs normally, and all of the medals are the most irritating ones you could have on this map. So, how did it go? Well, I start off by using my remote shuriken to take out a sniper and the jammer guy by knocking them off ledges. And then I head over to the grates on the left side to place a Snap Flash on the slug for later. 2 guys go near him, but I don't notice in time to set it off. I see a goon on a train, so I use the remote shuriken again to KO him, and then somehow I was able to get the first medal thanks to this. I go back into my safe place and get another guy, and then I see my opportunity to get the sniper and earn the second medal, so I take it. I then go into the area the first sniper was in, and now I'm pretty much undetectable and can cheese the map by just throwing my remote shuriken around. But I forgot about the hole in the middle and then fall out of it. So I head into the grates. But I get an opening and then I'm able to get back up and take out another thug. I try luring another guy up, but it doesn't work, so thank you a lot of waiting. And then a guy heads up the ladder on a train and I go for the beatdown and get the last medal. At this point, I am very much on edge and just decide to fight the last goon head on. And it somehow works. I use my smoke, triple stun, and get a kind of funny ground takedown, and after so freaking long, I finally beat the map. So how many times did I die? 29. A whopping 29 deaths before I beat it. This may be the worst map for this freaking challenge. And do you want to know something? We still have a very difficult map left. But first, let's talk about one that isn't super difficult, Lost City Extreme. Our objectives this time are Shield Smash, use a Shield Bash to knock a henchman off the ledge, Snap Flash Trap, place a Snap Flash on a stunned henchman and then use it to knock down a different guy, and Great Moves, perform take down a henchman while in a floor grate. Not an awful combination, so let's go! I start by gliding down behind this guard and use my smoke to get the first badge right at the start. I then sneak around the vents for a bit before triple stunning this guy and then placing a Snap Flash on him. I head into the grates and earn the second medal. I accidentally get seen because I get too close to the body, so I go upstairs and let you take down this guy, and then this armor guard. Then I get seen and knockout smash this goon and get shot up a bit. I then get away for a second, and then silently take down this guy, but I'm seen again, and now I'm almost dead. I then go back into the grates, and one of the armored thugs welcomes someone to club hostage. Right. I then meander around the grates for a bit before heading back upstairs to silently taking out this guy. Oh, jeez. Now I just have the hostage taker and this last armored guy. Then I sneak over to the hostage taker and try to use my smoke, but it doesn't work, so I just stun and beat down him. Now I just need the last guy to move over to the grates, and I lure him by breaking a wooden panel and take him out, earning the last medal. Now that wasn't too bad, was it? With only 5 deaths. So how about we move on to something infinitely worse? To be honest, people, I have no idea which one is worse. End of the Line Extreme, or our current map, Top of the World Extreme. So what are the medals for this map? Well, there's Bullet Shield, block a henchman's bullets before performing a shield bash, then take him out. Round the bend, use corner cover to hide and then take down an approaching henchman. And fire hazard, use a shuriken on a fire extinguisher and silently take down a henchman caught up in the smoke. And oh man, that last one was the bane of my existence in this map. So how about we get this over with? I start in the place you always do and head up to the actual Predator arena and corner cover take down this guy to get the first medal. Then I quick fire a few shurikens and hit a fire extinguisher up on the higher floor and get this guy in the smoke to get the next medal. Yes, I did look up the strategy used with Batman Arkham videos. I don't freaking care. Then I use one of my remote shurikens and I get 2 guys at once to my surprise. I then get shot, so I hit with the floor grates and then silently take out this guy and think about getting one of the guards on the bottom floor, but I don't. Then I silently take down this goon near a mine, then hit an armored guy off a ledge, but he somehow doesn't get KO'd. I ledge take down this thermal guy and eventually great take down the last armored guy and earn the last medal on the last goon. So yeah, that was awful. How many failures did I take? 20. Feels like more, but I really don't care. This map was very hard, and I'm just glad I got it done with all 3 medals. Let's just move on to the DLC maps. Alright, for our first DLC map, we have Black Mask, released with the Robin Bundle Pack. The challenges are Shield Bash, knock a henchman down with a Shield Bash and then take him down. Zip Kick Off, use a Zip Kick to knock a henchman off a walkway. And Window Pane, for a takedown through a glass window. Start this thing. I go to this room and Shield Bash this thug, earning the first medal right at the start. Then I wait behind this window and get another guy, getting another medal. I go rip this vent car off to get away and this other one that I don't use. And then I silently take down this goon and explode this wall onto 2 other guys. I then see that there's 1 guy left and lure him up to the ladder and get the last medal when he gets up. That was pretty much a victory lap. Didn't fail once, but hey, let's keep going with DLC map number 2. The next DLC map is Wayne Manor Main Hall, released with a Nightwing Bundle Pack. The challenges for this map are Zip Kick, knock a henchman down with a Zip Kick and then take him down, Shield Smash, use a Shield Bash to knock a henchman off a ledge, and Smoke Detector, use a smoke pellet to create a smoke cloud and take down a henchman as he packs in the smoke. To start this time, I wait for this guy to get out of sight and then Zip Kick him to get an easy first medal. Then I hide in the grates for a bit, and then once I can, I use my smoke pellet and then Shield Bash this goon to get my next medal. Then I get the last medal, and after waiting for a bit and almost missing, getting away thanks to the elevator, and then I knockout smash this guy, and then use my smoke and shurikens to get the last 2 guys. Another map done, and with no deaths once again. Well then, we've got 1 more, so let's finish this thing. Our final DLC map for this video is the Batcave, released on its own. The medals on this map are Snap Flash, knock down 1 henchman with a Snap Flash and then take him down, Venting Anger, perform a takedown through a vent cover on a henchman, and Blast Zone, explode a weak wall into a henchman to knock him out. Sounds easy enough. I start by sliding through this vent to prime this wall to blow, wait for the guy to walk by, and then earn the first medal. I then see an opening and go through this cover and get the second medal pretty much immediately after. I wait for a bit, go toward the main area and Snap Flash this guy near the Batwing and earn the last medal. But not before placing some explosive gel by accident, and then I use a remote shuriken to knock this guy off. Silently take out another goon, and beat up the last guard, finishing all 3 medals with once again. And only 1 failure. So do you know what that means? It means that you can get every single medal in Batman Arkham City with Robin without grappling. This was certainly a fun challenge. Maybe not with End of the Line Top of the World Extreme, but I had a great time with every map that wasn't those 2. And it was nice basically having a victory lap with the DLC maps. I'm definitely sure the reason why this was even possible was the fact that Robin doesn't really have any medals that are involved in vertical takedowns, or when we had the Glide medal, we started in a place that allowed us to get it. I am really thankful for that. And I'm also really glad my first challenge run was a success. Would I recommend this? For the regular maps and the DLC maps? Yeah. For the extreme maps? Play at your own risk. Anyway, do all the YouTube stuff because I don't like saying like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video. And who knows about my next challenge run? It may just feature the exact same character too.